do we need a gamified trading platform, right? So we identified that there's two problems of GameFi and DeFi in 2021, yeah, which is ineffective flywheel and the Web2 onboarding difficulties. So that's why we make Marudor Fund, yeah. So we combine the combination of trading and earning through game. So what exactly by it? So look at this graph, right? So whenever user play the game, yeah, they're gonna mean model like every single game file back in 2021, yeah, exactly the same. But the model that rewarded is going backward and comes into our decks, right? So people gonna trade in our decks, and this deck is detrimental because it's gonna boost the stats in the game, which is very important because later on the games will be much harder, and you need this boost to continue farming model. So basically, people are going to trade to play and play to trade. So that's how we are trying to fix the ineffective flywheels, because rather than having the incentive to be only the tokens minted out, we combine with the trading, which is the action and the function. It's gonna slow down the Ponzi and keep the flywheel up all the time and longer, of course. And the onboarding difficulties, we try to solve it by putting it on phone. Yeah. And currently, our game is on uh, Google Store, Seeker, which is the Solana mobile, and we also have one Solana mobile hackathon. Yeah, so everything is gonna be very simple. People only need to, connect the Silver wallet and start playing and trade to earn. And of course, we support multiple devices, both on the app, web the app, and phone, of course. So where do we actually earn? We are going to earn by the trading fees, yeah, which is the built-in trading terminal, and we take like 0.5% of every single trade. We also have in-game items, which is skins, boots, energy, and weapons. And from this revenue, we have already made 50,000 so far within only a month. And lastly, we are going to, add crypto ads. Yeah. So we're going to custom partner scheme or projects looking to promote. So far, we have done with MonkeyDAO, we have done with Bonk, and we're trying to approach Pengu. So is the market big enough? That's the big question, right? So from what I've seen with Jupiter, Meteora, and Radium and Orca, then we can actually serve around $50,000 per day. That's in terms of revenue. And the total market of GameFi and DeFi is combined a combination of $38 billion, which is really huge. So far, our approach is that we are going to empower the degens of the Solana mobile users, yeah, 150,000 Solana mobile users. And then we are going to approach the Web2 users by, the play to earn function after we TGE. So what's the roadmap? We have done with the foundation in phase one. Yeah, everything is done. The game is done. Everything is on. Uh, and even the community is on right now. We are standing in phase two, where we have done the mobile apps. We have several partners onboarded, and we are going to launch the model token in October. And what what's upcoming, right? So in phase three, we are going to put everything fully on chain, including the on-chain rewards and farming, the NFT power upgrades, the PvP modes, of course. And in phase four, we're going to launch our DEX and perp DEX and our own aggregator. And of course, our vision is to becoming the leading gaming DEX on Solana. So why the DEX and the perp DEX, right? So you already see that the DEX means a lot to this economy. And when the perp decks come, the volume of the perp deck is like 100 times compared to the normal decks. And this thing will boost the games even further and makes it even more competitive because now people are actually trading more volumes and have more, what do I say, unpredictable components in the game. All right, so these are the minds behind the Model Fund. Of course, Max is not here today. Max is here today. So he has like 5 years in Solana and around 10 years in space. James is an OG since 2021 and he has 8 years experience in product and business manager. Myself, I built the Solana AI agents once and got 100 million daily day one trading volume. And I also grew the Vietnam biggest community. And Samuel, which is the CDO, she has like 6 years of senior full stack dev. Yeah, already that's it. We appreciate your time and interest. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Question. I think
So,
question and comment. Question and comment. One. I think I know Method of Fun quite well. The question is, can you show the slide again? I think you don't explain the problem.
apologize. I think you're
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
sorry. Some
I
I
can't
think
hear
it's
you.
my connection or yours.
I hear both of you guys. I hear both of you.
All right, okay, okay. I can hear everyone's clearly, but Mr.
Okay.
Hieu.
Okay. Question. I think you don't explain the problem good enough. Can you go back to the slide? I
Of
just want to
course.
comment on the problem.
Yeah, I think I share the same view on like the first few slices. Originally, I thought you guys are like one of the meme coin.
Yes, exactly. Oh, I forget to introduce Daniel from Impossible Finance. So Impossible Finance is a very big research and investment team in here. So it's our honor to have him here. So yeah, let's keep working on it. And I think the problem slide is a little bit the problem is slide number two. Yeah, it's to be honest, I don't understand the problem in here. So problem to me by definition is someone have some problem. I don't see any human here. So what is that? It means for infected flywheel is a problem to the player, to the trader, or the game builder. I have no idea. The same with
It's
number two
okay.
as well.
I see. Okay, got it.
Daniel, can you give more advice?
Sorry?
Yeah, can you say more about this? Because I already
So I think that whoever your audience is at the hackathon, they probably know a lot about what kind of product there is in the entire space. So I think in the first maybe 10 or 15 seconds, you should be able to say that you guys are building a fully on-chain game, as well as like a trading terminal that is going to solve problems for all of the thing that you see fragmentations in the GameFi space that you've seen before. So in the first 15 seconds, should be able to tell people that you guys are building a fully on-chain game, as well as a trading infrastructure on top of that. Like you guys
I
are
see.
mostly paralleling in the trading infrastructure. I'm not sure if spending most of the time talking about the game is the best idea.
I
If you were
see.
to, mostly focusing on the trading terminal, then you should say that you're building trading terminal, and we're starting with one of the more engaging vertical, which had a lot of volume, is like a really battle tested vertical, which is GameFi. That I think would be a better flow.
I see. Okay, so I'll speak a little bit on this. So, currently the product is kind of like, if you watch the product closely, come on, let me, pop up the screen. Oh, come on, Max, can you open it, Max?
we only have like 5 minutes left. So
Oh, all right.
So let's
Okay,
focus on
okay.
the problem main.
Got it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think Mr. Hieu asked about the ineffective flywheel, and he mean he don't understand this because yeah. Let me explain a bit. So I think the problem here is that it's about the our game fight, the our game fight mechanism where we call it play to earn. That means people play and they earn. And where is the money that they earn? They earn from the money the others, the new people put into the game through NFT, through deposit, through purchase. That means the flywheel is closed into the flywheel is on circle on the game. There are no extra revenue. So with our gamified trading platform, we expand this concept. We have trading and trading revenues will expand this circle and this match the of inflated flywheel. So that's it. The problem we stay here is that the flywheel of play to earn games in the past is not effective. Yeah, this is the problem.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I do play the game and use your product, but I think the problem statement, you will never do the problem statement for yourself, right? You can do the problem statement for the user, for someone else, because they are in the end of the day that will be the person that pay you. So I do see things in here like,
I see.
see, so this like you don't say that I don't have like, normally people build games and it's a Ponzi, so it's not sustainable. I don't think that is a problem statement. It's a problem statement for the builder, but you are not selling to builder, right? You are not building a research teams and go advise people. You're building a platform for people to trading to solve something for
Oh, okay. So,
target on the user, target on the people who pay you. That's why problem statement is very powerful when you can explain who have some people got some problem and now I'm going to solve it. And I see that Daniel, when he tried to say that we were trading what is that trading terminal, right, Daniel? And you build a better trading terminal. That is kind of like you're already saying I'm serving one trader. Second, this is a better trading terminal. That is kind of like kind of clearer than ineffective flywheel. This is like kind of like I feel that this is not a product pitching, but this rather like you want to advise other team on how you build new games. And this is not product statement, right? If you do that, then you should be a platform, but you are not a platform.
okay. Here, let me try this approach instead.
Yeah.
So rather than ineffective flywheel, I would like approach like, so in 2021 and until now, people are still afraid of GameFi and DeFi because of one reason is that they are afraid of getting robbed by Ponzi scheme. Does that
It's not a
sounds
problem.
like a problem?
This doesn't sound a problem to me. It doesn't sound
Okay.
like a problem to me because now you have to say who, right? The who we are talking in here is the. I mean, you mean whenever someone says the pupil, I'm afraid of that because it's too generic. You can say trader have a problem. Is all of the trading terminal they are using is very boring. That might be what problem. You might agree with me or disagree with me, but one, I clarify very clear who I serving in here, the trader. Second, the problem is not engaging. They are boring in something. I mean, maybe my problem statement for you guys is wrong, but that is clearer when you have who you are serving and what is the problem they have. I hope that is clearer. So we can please work on the problem statement. And because we now out of time, but I think the next time we meet, please you guys got good traction. Please show it early, right? So you don't have to explain the game. You don't have to show the game. You say we have 50,000 people playing this, and the engagement is this. Then nobody want to see your game anymore because they know that the product is good.
I see. Okay. Very interesting. Got it.
Okay.
All right.
Daniel,
Okay.
any final advice before we go?
I think you went through like all the points I think that is worth mentioning about, putting the juices, which again, like how you view the new flying wheel should be, as well as your traction. Those are the ones that you should be focusing on. Those are the ones you should be spending the most of your time presenting. But yeah, that's it for me.
Yeah. And I think for with the maturity of your projects, maybe you think about what is asked. Because for Colosseum, for a very new project, maybe they can skip that. But for you guys, they will ask how much money do you need and for what? Because
I see.
for Colosseum now, it is not really a hackathon, but it's a competition for them to find who is the guy they can put money on. So ask them that thing. I think they know you the moment that you present, because you win Solana mobile hackathon, you win various prize, and you work with many OG team in Solana ecosystem. So give them a clear ask, and they are happy to join you.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate you, Hieu and Daniel, for such great advices. And next time we'll do better. Yeah,
Yeah.
appreciate.
Thank you,
Okay.
you and Daniel. Thank you.
Okay. So next team is what is the next team? Like review. Next team is Bull Market. Are you ready?
Yes, we're ready right now.
Yeah, please share your screen.
Okay, so I will share my screen right now.
Yes.
Can you see my screen? Yeah.
Yes, I can see your screen.
Okay. So good morning, everyone. I'm Nick from the Pro Market team. Today, I will introduce you our project, the decentralized prediction market platform for everyone. So these days, we have a lot of prediction projects like the Poly Market, the Southie, as you know that they are training with the Solana ecosystem. So what is the main thing? The main problem that they do not have the main trend right now. Let's take a look at that. Here's some of that. The first, limited permission. Current prediction platform do not allow users to create polls, limiting user accessibility. Second, complex user experience. The prediction interface is complex. The prediction requiring high level of expertise, making it difficult for ordinary users to participate. Third, limited content. The content creates lacks diversity because it depends on the operating team. Lastly, unattractive interface. The current interface of the parties cannot be customized by Steam to make it more attractive. So our solution bring to that is for the users is easy poll creation. Anyone can create polls about real world events in a simple, straightforward manner. Second, simplify the experience. Simplify the UX UI for everyone. When joining the platform, create a live version for new users. Unlimited content. Allow anyone to freely post polls in the easiest and simplest way possible. Diverse interface customization. Flexible interface customization to suit different themes. And we are fully on-chain. All transactions are executed on blockchain, ensuring maximum transparency and security, and double reward for users. Build new mechanisms that allow participants to receive rewards. So our opportunity and target audience in this market, we expect that market cap around $15 billion by the next year, and grow 5 to 10% more by 2026. So we hope that we can be we can have 10 to 15% of that market. So our customer right now is the crypto users, 20 to 40 years old. People passionate about politics, society, crypto technology, DeFi investor, and news provider. So our key features right now is the main features of the Pro Market will focus on the product balance and avoiding waste time, creating both, and waiting for the result. Along with that, focusing on solving diversification of user files in many different fields. First, become a connector. Staking token can become a connector and receive commission from the news information. Second, create token for polls. Create token for polls to improve utility and rewards for people who waiting for that poll result. Customize the interface. We can customize the interface by theme to make it more suitable and beautiful for the user. Our reward system get the reward and commission from various sources like commission, referral, transaction, and we create poll quickly. Instead of having to rely on new system to create a poll market aims to be decentralized, so anyone can create a poll quickly and instantly. Lastly, we moderate it with the AI. Poll market use the AI technology to check inappropriate content to avoid harmful, violent, and bad content. So our business model and revenue sources, uh, we expect to have more than $10 million revenue by the next year just by 1% transaction fee, toll creation fee, advertising, and token utility. Our main competitive right now is the bully market. So what is the difference from us to with them? Poly doesn't provide a features for user to create prediction boards. It also lacks of user-facing token creation for trading. We offer a bumper style flow, and we are fully on-chain. While Poly is just only partially on-chain and doesn't support customization for teams like ours. Our roadmap, our roadmap right now is in 2025. We will focus on the building, launching our testnet and the mainnet. 20, Next year, we scale on the marketing, grow the community, ship exclusive the next mechanism, and prepare for the 2026 World Cup. In 2027, we will expand it into app and depend on the multi-chain support. And here is the reason that why we choose the Solana. Solana hosts the hottest technology today, but it's still a lack of a standout prediction market product. Market is the perfect piece for Solana to expand it into prediction and capture more about market share. Thank you for hearing us. That's all for my representation today.
Okay, thank you very much. Daniel, do you have any comment?
A couple of things. First, you guys are doing like prediction market, which I think you guys made it very clear from the first slide, which is a good thing. Second, on the problem statement, um, I don't really get, the existing problems that Polygon Market have in your slices, as well as like I actually don't think those are problems. I think that you know overall the slices makes me feel that these are the war of text, which I don't think is like the best way for you to present at a hackathon. You should be using your slices as visual indications and not be reading from the slices. Um, I think that's like the biggest comment that I can give you guys in terms of how you conduct yourself in these kind of pitches, because the intention span is very short. There's a lot of teams. The judges will need to go through a lot of them. Um, and unfortunately, you guys made me feel kind of asleep during the slices because you're just reading a lot. That's like on the presentation side of things. On the problem and the actual content of the slide, I think that some are good. Um, but I think that the biggest problem for Polymarket right now is actually the Oracle problem. That got manipulated a lot by the stickers, which I did not see you guys kind of tackle. I think that your news provider is the Oracle to to actually resolve the bets. But there has not been a lot of information about that yet, which I think that is a kind of like a miss. Um, I think that the revenue, um, like 15% goes to these news provider, which I would think would be the kind of real like on-chain, sorry, real life oracles. But yeah, that there's not a lot of information about that I would need to see more.
Yeah, I do agree with Daniel. Is actually the slide design, everything we can fix it. But the number one comment now is, can you go back to the problem statement? Nick, can you go back to the problem statement? Back? No, back to the problem statement. Go back. I think the other slide. Yeah, this one. I think yeah, we have like, because like the thing in here is everybody know what is prediction market. So the problem statement you bring in here should be someone you say that maybe I know that problem, and I don't think have like I okay, let me put it this way. Let me give you one example of a good problem statement that I like I like from the pool of team in Superteam Vietnam right now. Even they are doing something quite different from you, but maybe there's a reference for you. For example, when people talking about carbon credit, people always talk about you plant the trees and then you got carbon credit from that. But the team is doing, one team in Vietnam is doing it, and they say no, I don't think so. I think the problem that a better market is energy saving is easier to use, easier to do, because energy saving is ranked higher in carbon credit, and the price is much higher. That's one thing. Second thing is like optimize energy is easier, because for the tree you have to go out and you have to like go to remote area with very scarce infrastructure. But for energy saving, it's easier to implement. So that's kind of like the problem statement for me is very clear, and they have some insight in the market that nobody kind of like see it. So the thing that you are throwing in here, that both me and Daniel, we don't see this a clear problem statement or something that showing that you have an unique perspective on this. I think that you do have unique perspective on this, but maybe you have to work on this problem statement slide better to show people that you do have a unique perspective on this and you try to solve that thing. For example, like Daniel, he talk about Oracle problem, right? And other problem in prediction market is out there is like liquidity and everything. So I hope that you can like explain the problem statement in here much better. Like for example, like the problem statement is unattractive. The number 2 and number 4 for me just one. Look, complex user experience and unattractive user interface. To be honest, it's just one, right? It's just all about UX. Second thing, the limited permission and limited content. You really do have to ask yourself, why do they do it? Because if they let everybody do a poll on the prediction market, then where the result will come from? If I just make a poll on the random things, then how can you solve the Oracle problem? So actually, number 1 and number 3 is just one. Look, you list 4 items in here, but for me, it's just 2 items. One, user cannot create pool for themselves. That lead to limited content. It's just one. Number 1 and number 3 is just one. Number 2 and number 4 is just one. It's just complex user experience. But when you really go back to complex user experience and bad user experience, that is something debatable, right? A lot of people say my app have better UX, but how you can prove that? It's a problem statement that like always choose, but how, always is correct. But how can you solve that thing? It is just like um everybody have different tests on beauty. Then number 2 and number 4 is kind of like a problem statement that's really difficult to fix. But number 1 and number 3, you actually point to the Oracle problem. Somehow you point to the Oracle problem that Daniel is talking to, but then you don't explain how to solve that problem. Am I clear?
Yeah. So about this, we have a unique mechanism for the reward and also for the punishment, which is that number one, limited permission that the bullying market doing right now is just for the operating team. They checking the news and anything they post the news on there, so we can have the reward and punishment for the mechanism that allow users for to post the news on there. So if they post a wrong post or wrong news, where they just be punished. And if they have the good news for us, that they can will get the reward. Yes. So this is a unique mechanism that we are in developed. So we will talk more about it in the next section.
Yeah. In the next session. So Daniel, any other comment?
Yeah, I think that's it for me.
Yeah, I think the next time I meet, I really want to see better um uh, better project statement, and you tell me something that have like what is a special thing about your projects. Do you have any traction yet? Nick, do you have any traction?
Yes. Can you repeat that?
Do you have any traction? Anybody use a product, or how many users do you have?
Not yet, but we are in the DevNet right now, and we will try to get the first suggestion about that. We
Okay, so
have
maybe
over that.
maybe another thing is we have a group chat together. Maybe send me what is the traction you might want in the future, so we can planning on that, because I think it's maybe in this line, maybe now in this line we don't have traction, but we should plan it, and to make sure that by the end of the hackathon we have the traction to show others.
Yeah.
Anyway, time is over. Thank you very much. And we go to next team, which is Android, but they are not here. Let me add GP. Daniel ơi, nếu mà em muốn tham gia vào mấy cái group riêng với các team nào ấy thì nhắn anh nhé. Anh không add kiểu anh không mặc định add mọi người vào các team nhiều group lắm. Thế nên là nếu em có team nào hay muốn làm gì thì nói, chúng mình sẽ add vào các group để cho.
Vâng. Em thấy Master of Fun thực ra gọi là có triển vọng hơn so với team vừa rồi.
Yeah, team này làm BD khá tốt. Với cả thực ra anh nghĩ là team đấy họ có insight đấy. Họ có insight về thị trường đấy. Team vừa rồi thì không chắc lắm.
Chứ là họ làm game rồi đúng không?
Họ không làm game, nhưng mà ông James Kim thì làm prediction market rồi.
À.
Đúng rồi, ông Quang là có làm game rồi nhá. Ông Quang ở trong đấy là có làm game rồi. Đấy, ông Minh thì ông mà trình bày ấy, thì ông ấy là làm trading community. Thế nên là họ có insight đấy. Chỉ vấn đề là làm sao họ nói được insight đấy thôi, chứ còn bây giờ cái họ đang nói thì anh thấy là họ đang nói cái gì ấy. Ok, Trường ơi, Trường please share your screen and we can get started. Hello? Into audio.
Connecting audio.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah. Please share your screen.
Wait for me. I'm using the Zoom to send it now. Okay, so can you see my screen now? Okay, so I will have some question for session today. So I need to fixing my slide or somehow. I cannot hear you.
Yeah, please get started. Yeah.
So today, Trương and I will present our project ChipPay. It's a Solana native payment protocol. So for today, we have seen many big guys for payment like Stripe and PayPal, but they are not crypto friendly, and your existing the app in your ecosystem right now doesn't have a best way to have your payment, uh, like micro payment or payment for the payment feature or paper card. So the web monetization today is still broken. So how do ChipPay, our solution, change the game? For the traditional flow, people will sign up and start up the money and use the service. It's powered by many big guys like Stripe, can be subscription and monthly paywall. But for ChipPay, it's only required for pay per call. So you don't have to have a back-end payment logic for handling your top-up credit or somehow like that. It's don't need smart contract, and ShipPay only have one line middleware for you to integrate. So your ShipPay will have to boost any digital product like API with micropayment, accepting from very little money 0.001 with simple middleware integration. Our product ShipPay support payment protocol for API endpoint, data feed, or AI service call. Can be GPT or image generation, digital consent asset, and the payment feature for the app. So how ChipPay work step by step? When user request a payment contain digital asset, our SDK will handle all the process and you only need to receive your money. The architecture is quite complex, but ChipPay will handle all of that for you. You have payment directly to your request and paper API call. You don't need to write any smart contract needed. Why developer would love ChipPay? We offer one line middleware, only one line of code to integrate the payment in the app. And each paper you don't have to have a minimum payment to use. So for the use case, any AI agent right now can integrate it to have the payment flow. For example, you build an AI service and you want to monetize for it. So you can use ChipPay to have your agent earn money for you. And for the web access, the AI is flooding the web traffic right now. Many of them crawling the data from website for free. So the creator, the builder don't get any money. So we help them earn the money. The AI crawling the webs right now, but they don't pay anything. So ChipPay help you to monetize your website, your the app. For the use case, it can be for marketplace. For the traditional, we already have Gumroad. You can sell anything for from $0 to $1. But it's not crypto friendly. So for ChipPay, you can use it for your marketplace, selling any digital assets. ChipPay also help you to have in-app purchase. So many like App Store, they are applying for the fee is very high, like 30% for Apple Store purchase. Also with your web payment apply the relative high fee. So ChipPay only had little fee 0.1%. So it helps you save a lot of money. For your integration, it's very easy for using. It supports many framework for builder from backend, front. It's a full stack solution. We are already published on npm, and user can install it to have the payment flow in the app. The setup is very easily in 1 second from popular library. With the transaction we have already for 150 download per week. So just is our product. Thank you for listening.
Daniel, do you have any comment?
First of all, I want to understand, is this one primary? So like on the first few slices of the presentation, I thought you guys are building like an AI agent. It's pretty much like an account abstraction wallet, but it's like for API on websites, which like a retail kind of product. But later on, it's presented as more of like a B2B, um, like on the vendor side, tool. So are you guys building both, or are you guys building the other, the latter one? I mean, it's like a little bit
Mostly,
confusing for me in terms of what kind of product are you guys really building. Um, um, and I think that in the integration also is also one thing that is very important, um, because I don't I don't know if there is a similar solution in the market yet. So I think the integration um, is something that we would like to understand more.
yes. So for our solution is the payment gateway for vendor, for builder to integrate the payment flow in the product. So mostly it's B2B.
Got it. Got it.
And for the integration, so for many builders, it can download from the popular library like npm. So after the integration, they only have to use the middleware for the backend or the paywall for the front. Only one line of code.
Um,
Got it.
so can you go back to the problem statement, because I still don't understand what is a problem statement here. So Daniel, for the context, the one of the reasons why Trường is building this, because if you go to so in base, they got one of the protocol look like this, and they make a lot of money. We have no idea what is this, but base they have something similar like this, and they make a lot of money by selling, like asking people to pay to read base data. So that's why Solana Foundation, there's a guy, he has this idea. So that is maybe the foundation why Trường is doing this. Yeah. So okay, again, Trường, can you explain the problem again?
Yes, so for the problem statement, so now the web monetization is broken, not user friendly for crypto payment or paper uh, payment. So we are building a new solution for any product need the paper coin or paper service. It's like AI agent can use per service. So normally you have to top up to use many service like your AI have to use your data from your market, your coin market cap or something, or your RPC service. You have to top up every month to use your service. But for your AI agent, um, your monetization, they have your wallet for your AI agent to pay to use the service. So it's the ecosystem for each agent to earn money from each other. So it's the pay-per-coin monetization right now happening. Is that what I
Yeah,
explained to?
I think this really the problem?
Yes,
I, I Daniel, what do you think? Is this a problem?
I think that you could view as more on so right now there's a lot of um micropayment issues. I think that micropayment is definitely something that can be a one thing. Like right now, like the way I see it at the beginning, which caused my confusion is that micropayment is also being solved in crypto with account abstraction wallets and chain abstraction. So you can view this solution as like a account abstraction, um, like kind of solution for like real life businesses, which I think is going to be like a more understandable pitch. Um, like people in crypto is like we don't really appreciate how much of a breakthrough and as well as like big solution that we had in crypto. We view like stablecoin, for example, is something that we kind of taken for granted. Yeah, just another stablecoin, but actually in real life, stablecoin is something that everyone is excited about that solve a lot of these cross-border payments, as well as a lot of these regulatory problems. So I think that viewing these microtransactions as something that crypto already solved with account abstraction is, I think, like a better way to do it. I think that's like just how I view it. Like I'm not like super technical and not too deep into B2B client side. So yeah, I think that's what I view it in terms of the problem solution here.
Yeah, and I think that we can work on the slide later on, but I think one is like make the problem super clear. So as Daniel say, people will get the micro transaction problem. This is the real thing. Second thing is, can you blend AI payment in here? Because this is something especially attracting to people to see like if you can do transaction with AI and AI can pay to read data or something like that. This is something that because as human, right? If you only talk about payment solution for human, then it is not that clear. But when you talk about payment solution for AI can access resources, and this is something that there's no clear solution on the market yet.
Yes.
Okay.
So yes,
Okay.
please say.
Yeah. No. Thank you very much, Jill, but I think we have like over the time, and yeah. So my comment is like maybe working more on the problem statement because it's still not very clear. And after you make the problem very clear, then we can move on to the other part. Let's focus on it. Okay.
Yes, I got
And
it. So
you don't have to make the slide very complex like it. This is super complex. This is a grand proposal, not a slide.
thank you. So I
Okay.
will figure out on my slide to be more simple and easy to understand.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Next team.
Thank you all for listening.
Um, Hello, David. You okay? I can hear you. Is your voice very small? Can you increase the volume?
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Am I clear? All right. Can I share my screen?
Please share your screen.
I want to share my screen. I can't allow to share my screen. That makes sense. Um, Can I see my screen?
Yeah, I can. Your screen is starting. Okay, I can see your screen now.
Okay. Welcome to StakeWars. Welcome to StakeWars. StakeWars is a Web3 game. We are not just building a game. We are building the stickiest user acquisition engine for Solana. StakeWars is all about thrill, permanence, and ownership. You don't just play, you build. You build verifiable ninja identities on the chain, on the Solana chain. So next slide. StakeWars. Okay, what is StakeWars? StakeWars is a ninja battle arena where every action lasts forever. It's powered by NFT powered ninjas, PvP AI battle. StakeWars is a Web3. StakeWars is a Web3 ninja battle arena where players mint NFTs, fight in PvP duels, or train with AI, send their ninjas on on-chain missions. Every victory, every level up, every achievement is a permanent record on-chain. The core gameplay. Our core gameplay is simple but sticky. Mint your ninja, battle or train, NXP and NXP and Chakra, evolve your ninja and repeat. Players return because progression never resets. Progression never resets, meaning all your progress is on chain and verifiable. Our gameplay that our system balances chance and strategy. Dice rolls add unpredictability, but player builds and abilities drive outcomes. Mission creates risk-reward decisions, and with villages, with elemental combinations, players can build 20 unique character types. And this can be expanded through Honeycomb protocol. It's very flexible and it can be more than 20, but we started with 20. Yeah, I just talked about Honeycomb protocol. So Honeycomb protocol is the engine of our game. With Honeycomb protocol, Stake was transformed from a simple PvP game into a permanent, evolving RPG. Honeycomb handles ninja minting, mission tracking, resource scarcity, resource creation, and permanent character progression on chain. Due to their technology, we are able to You are able to have all your progress on chain. Why players stay? Unlike traditional games where progress resets, in StakeWars, progress is permanent. Ninjas are assets that evolve and gain value. Missions keep players engaged daily. Villages make it social. Players stay because their community depends on them. When I say community, I mean because the game, we have 4 different unique villages. So each of these villages are mini communities. And depending on the number of the community, you can rank higher in the whole gaming community. Our business model. Our business model is built on NFTs, dynamic assets, and community-driven guild wars. We're also integrating cultural collaborations and closed-state tournaments that expand reach and relevance. Our go-to-market strategy. Our go-to-market strategy revolves around guild wars. That's community. Players don't just join for themselves. They join because their community needs numbers. We are amplifying this with influencers, tournaments, and educational content. I'm sure when people in the community see popular influencers interacting with the game, it will encourage them to want to participate in the game. Partnerships. So we are definitely going to partner with a lot of other community projects. We've already begun collaborations with digital artists to create cool NFTs, cultural NFTs, NFTs that are relatable to people. We are planning state tournaments with blockchain communities, integrating with L1 and L2 ecosystems, so for this to become their flagship game. Why this Hieu? Every new player makes their village stronger, creating a network effect. Ninjas appreciating value, that's the NFTs, appreciating value through XP, evolution, and achievements. Honeycomb protocol unlocks limitless expansion with villages, factions, tournaments, and governance, like I mentioned earlier. And StakeWars is how Web3 wins. Web3 gaming wins. It's not by sprinkling tokens, but by creating something that makes progress permanent, intelligent, and valuable. Every action matters because every action lasts forever. That's all about StakeWars. Do I need to present a demo?
Yes, please show the game. Show the game.
Okay.
Please show the game.
So this is the game. This is AI mode. So these are the NFT characters. You can select. So we can just pick any random character. And let's start with AI. So these are the dice. So every die is tied to an ability. These are the abilities here. So 1 means disability, 4 means disability. So I roll my die. I roll 6. AI rolled 4. So I roll the higher number, so I get to start first. So I start the game. I roll my die, and I rolled 4. So where we /-35, and AI has rolled. the AI is fast and he has gotten a defense mechanism. If you don't have a defense mechanism, the damage minuses from your health. But if you have, you get a chance to use the defense mechanism. Let me show you. That's where the strategy and chance come into play. So I am waiting to get the defense mechanism. Okay, now I've gotten one reflect. Now AI played is meant to minus from my score, but I have a chance to choose if I want to reflect the damage back to the AI, or I can take the damage and save my defense mechanism. I can decide to take the damage to save this reflect for later. It might come in handy. So I took the damage. When I take the damage, I get to play again. So that's the strategy. Now I have a second defense mechanism. That's block. AI also has to, and he's going to also use it. So if I play now, we'll probably use one of them. Okay, now I have to, so I'm just going to reflect it back. AI plays again, I reflect it back. He plays again, I block. And now I don't have any defense, but he had to reflect because he reflected it. He's going to reflect it again. Okay, use block. Then if I play again, he reflected it. So I play, so the game continues like this until the first person but will get to 0. So the last man standing is the winner of the game. So I reflect. Reflect, and I am the winner of the game. So when I win, I can claim my XP. And all these builds are powered by Honeycomb protocol. This is the address for verification, and this is the loop. Let me also show you the missions area. So this is where you can go on missions. You start missions. So you can always come back here. This is where you claim your XP. After each mission you've completed, you come here to claim your XP.
Okay, David,
Yes.
I think it's that we little bit the demo is a little bit long. So before we get started, I want to ask Daniel. So what is the format for us to review a game? Like, is it we follow when you review decks and you see someone submit a game, do you still go to the normal deck structure, which is problem statement and everything, or you prefer to go to a different format?
It really depends on what kind of product it is. So for games like this, primarily focusing on what make your game different from another is probably the best way to do it. I don't think that people can actually play your game during the short amount of time that you got to present, which is like 3 minutes, and you cannot really show everything about your gameplay to that. A few things. One is the graphic of the game should be in the deck. You show people what your game looks like. Obviously, this is like a big part of like game in general. You'll get people to be familiar with your game, and it can help you go a long way. If the graphic is that good, then they're willing to play the game. That's even better. Second is what makes your game different from other games, and what kind of like I think for game in general, the number one thing that why people love games so much in Web3 is because its potential to onboard a lot of users. So user acquisition strategy is something that I always look at when I look at game decks. Are they doing Web2? Are they doing Web3? What are they focusing on? What are they using money for? What kind of demographic are they spending their marketing budget on? Things like that is what I think is the most important thing in looking at a game tech.
Yeah, thank you.
I
So I
think that
think David, please maybe change the deck. One is like produce a video demo on your game. So the next time you show someone, you don't have to go through a live demo like this. Second is like maybe focus
Yes.
on what Daniel say and focus on like how your game is different, right? How your game is different and how you're going to onboard a lot of users. Uh, do you have traction, David? This game, I see that the game is running, right? Do you have traction? Do you have like people playing or like how many people are playing it, playing this? How do you know that there's real need for this in the market?
We have a small Telegram group, so we're about 20 there. So that's where we started our small community.
Yeah, then that's a good
That's
thing as well. Next time when you do the deck, you just mention that you have people, and if you can record are you tracking their interaction? Are you tracking like how many times they join the game and action they do within the game? What is the retention rate and everything?
oh, not right now. Not right now.
I think that is something that people will ask as well.
Okay.
Okay, so maybe the next time is I think focus your slide on go to market and how you acquire user. And one of the value, as Daniel said, for game is a gateway for people to onboard new user to Web3. So make sure that you tell people why your game is different and your game is going to onboard a lot of user in Web3. Actually, when I see your game, this is a kind of like card game, right? It's a mix between card game and no, it's actually this is card game, right?
It's what?
David, can I categorize
Yes.
this as a card game?
Card game. I don't understand that.
So
Card game. Okay, card game. No, no, no. It's not a card game. It's like more like a dice game.
more like dice game.
Yes.
Actually, I think dice game in Solana is we do see some successful game, the successful dice game in Solana. Like there's a game which is Paylon or something. A lot of people play it, and there's a dice game like Flip.gg. Do you know Flip.gg?
No.
So Flip, I think it's Flip.gg. Let me check. Yes, correct. Flip.gg is like quite famous because they spam people a lot. Whenever whenever you open Explorer, so scan or anything, you see a lot of transactions from Flip.gg. So maybe there is something there for you to learn from them as well.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Daniel, any other comment, Daniel?
Yeah, I think that as a solo developer, I assume you are. I think that the Honeycomb protocol is definitely really good way for you to actually build your game and build your traction. For your context, I am a investor and advisor to Honeycomb protocol. So they have been amazing in terms of helping indie developers. So I think that's just stick with them, and try to use as much resources as they provide. I think that's like my best advice I can give to you.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, thank you, David, very much for joining the call. I'm recording all of the session. I will send you the video after this, so you can take a look at this and how and maybe make improvement after this. Thank you, Daniel, as well for joining the call and be amazing mentor today. We will do this again. So please, if you want to join us, just register on Luma and we can review you. Yeah, but every week we only have 4 to 5 slots, so be quick. Thank you very much, Daniel, and yeah,
Yep, my pleasure. Have a good day, guys.
bye bye.